It was pretty similar to to what I felt on Friday. Thursday. I'm losing track of the days.
It's all good.
They all blend together. Some little mistakes we can fix. It wasn't our sharpest practice, but we still did a lot of good things. So you got to be able to learn from the good and the bad. And I think we came out today and had a good sharp practice. It was a little bit quicker, but I thought we did a good job of keeping the energy up. Sometimes on a Monday, it could be tempting to just kind of go through the motions. But I think guys were excited to come out and get better. Here we are 10 or so days away from game time, so we're feeling that sense of urgency that we needed to have. And I think the scrimmage was a good learning experience for us, and learn from the mistakes and then see the good stuff and do more of that. And I think today was a good practice for us.
How well are your receivers getting off the line? They're playing against some physical corners.
Yeah, no, they're doing a good job. Troy Warner, Diane Lake, Chris Wilcox, those are some good corners and giving our guys a good challenge, which is what we need to have, because we're going to be playing some tough defenses this year. So we got to be able to get off press. We got to be able to, recognize different coverages and not let the defense dictate our route running too much. And I think our receivers are doing a good job at that, especially the younger guys, who haven't had a lot of game experience, but they're coming in and playing against, our starting corners and, doing a good job, getting separation and making plays. So we need more of that. We need guys who can come in and just make a difference, and I think we're seeing that as fall camp progresses. We're seeing guys who are coming in and making plays.
With Neil Paul, just in that sense.
Yeah, Neil's a perfect example of that. It's his first year, but ever since he got here in January, he's been working hard, and he's done a good job of getting better throughout fall camp, of going against the physical defense, the physicality of the corners. He's handling it, he's absorbing it, and still getting open and making plays. So that's what we need. We need guys who can learn, pick things up, get used to the speed of the game, and then be able to go out and make plays come game time.
As a freshman who made an impact right away, what is it about Matt Bushman that enables him to potentially move in and be?
Yeah, I think Matt just does a great job of one, using his speed. He's a tall dude. He's 6'5", but he moves well. So first he uses his speed well to create separation against linebackers and safeties, and then he also has a good feel. He's good at finding the soft spots in the defense, finding holes, finding ways to flatten off a route here or keep it high here. He just kind of knows where he needs to be, and then we've thrown a lot this whole off season, just getting that timing down, that chemistry where I kind of know where he's going to be. I know where he likes the ball, and I just do my best to give him a good catchable pass. And so he's done a really good job for us, and it's something that we want to continue to take advantage of.
Is this offense truly a huddle up offense, or is there a tempo that you guys use every once in a while?
Well, we're majority of the time huddling up, but we definitely have the option and the ability to go no huddle. Every day in practice we do no huddle stuff, just because you got to be able to do it. 2-minute situations, end of the half, end of the game, you got to be able to go up tempo. So we're primarily a huddle up team, which is good. Establish ball control, time of possession, but then we also have the ability to speed it up if we need to. So it's good to be able to mix it up.
What's your confidence level in your offensive line right now?
They're doing a great job. It's awesome having T-John and Tooney and Kean and guys who have played that, who have gotten game time, gotten game experience. And then the younger guys, Chandon and Austin Chambers and Austin Hoyt, just guys who are stepping up. And so, we're definitely not there 100% yet, but, no one is. That's why we have fall camp, and that's why we take advantage of every practice, is to get sharp. But they're doing a great job, and they're definitely creating a lot of room, especially in the run game. It's been a good improvement to see in the run game is throughout fall camp. They've progressively gotten better at creating space, getting room, letting our running backs get loose. So I'm confident in them.
How about the Leva Depot and just the options you have the slot there in Mike assignment?
Yeah, well, Leva, I think last year had a couple breakout catches and showed his speed and kind of showed flashes, and now he's becoming more of a constant staple, guy that we can always rely on. And then Micah Simon's done a great job this offseason of running that position as well. He's quick, he's speed, he's got a good feel for it. So being able to have Leva and Micah in there is great for me, just because it's nice having those short intermediate routes, guys who can get open, who can create space, and so I'm confident in both those guys, and I think they're both very deserving. They both work hard and have put in a lot of time, extra time this off season to be able to come out be a contributor. So I'm excited to see what those guys can do for us.
You talked about on Thursday you really have built a good relationship with your tight ends, and they've kind of become some of your favorite targets. Do you have any running backs that you specifically thought, man, I can check the ball down to these guys in pressure situations?
I mean, that's a tough one because a lot of them come to mind. KJ Hall coming out of the backfield is really good. He's, obviously he's smaller, but he's just got good hands. He's quick, tough to guard. Linebackers can't really keep up with him. And Riley Bird's gotten better with his hands. It's something he's worked on. Squally's gotten better too. That's been something that he knows he's had to work on, but he's put in the time and he's getting better. So they have to all be ready, and that's a big part of our offense. Is the check down. We got to be able to take what the defense gives us, and if they're going to sink off and give us the check down, then we got to take it. So they know they got to be ready to go, and I've told them, get ready, to catch some balls. So they're up to the challenge, and they're doing a good job for us.
Where Trey Dyes played receiver in the past,
yeah, Trey's
is that
good.
a huge,
he's good
huge
too.
benefit?
Yeah, he's good too. He's got good hands, good feel, and it's just nice having a lot of weapons. Excited to have Ula back whenever he's ready. I'm not sure where he's at, but just a lot of different talent, different types of talent. Speed, power, elusiveness, hands. It's different for every guy, but it's good to have a balanced set.
Kalani talked about the fact that guys are kind of getting sick of going against each other. You guys ready to transition to game week?
It's getting to that point, here we are, just 2 weeks out, and it's getting to that point where we're kind of ready to go, kind of chomping at the bit.
See somebody else.
Yeah, just because we face each other every day, and they're good. Our defense is good. I'm tired of seeing Fred Warner and Sione and Micah, Matt Hadley, making plays because they're good players. So that's exciting for me because I'm excited to see what they can do, against our opponents, and then it'll be good for us, to go against a good Portland State team and take it from there week by week. So our defense is doing a great job of preparing us, definitely getting us ready to go for week one.
That's a big picture question, but what's this team capable of? What talent is around them?
I think we have high expectations for ourselves, high goals, and I think I really believe the sky's the limit for us. It's just up to us. If we want to execute, we have good talent, we have good players, we have great coaching staff with good schemes. So it's just kind of up to us, and a lot of that falls on me. I recognize that as a quarterback, I need to take the responsibility of the offense to move the ball and put points on the board and put our team in a good position to win. So that's exciting for me. I like being able to have that potential because we've worked hard all off season. The hardest I've ever worked, and I'm ready to kind of go and put that out in the field. And I think everyone else is feeling the same way. So it's just week by week, take it one game at a time. As cliche as that sounds, this is how we got to take it. But I think we're all excited to see what we can do.